So we got a full trailer talking about all the designs and all the DLC parts that we're going to be having for the Dead or Alive Fairy Tail designs. So I wanted to talk about this since we finally got that little trailer, which, you know, it was 2 minutes, and surprisingly, we had like 16 pieces of like characters that we was going to be having in there. So I'm going to be running them down just to say as well, some of these might be inaccurate because I hadn't played Dead or Alive last round in a good while, and some of these characters look a little bit like weirder to me, like it's how much have they changed the design on them. So, you know, I might get some of these wrong, but for the majority, I believe I've got most of these right. So we have Elliot, who will be having the Natsu skin, which looks really awesome, by the way. I think that's actually a real cool skin. I never really played the character, so like that's probably what I'm going to be skipping. Ayame is going to be playing as Yukino, which, you know, that was, I was like, okay, that looks really cool, actually. And another one that was like right on the tee and all that is Neo Tengu playing as Minerva, which I was like, alright, I see that. That looks really fucking cool, actually, seeing that design. Kasumi will play having an Urza skin, which, you know, that's another accurate one. Helena will be having the Aquarius one. Obviously, they couldn't keep the fish tail because, duh, it's a fucking fighting game like that. Honoka as Lucy. I'm a little bit annoyed that they didn't like have the blonde hair. I mean, everyone else has like had such a change on them, and it's just like, no, you want to keep people, because I think like Honoka or Honkers and all that, as everyone call her, she's like one of the most popular characters, and then they're like, oh no, we want to keep it pure and stuff, you know, all that bullshit. This is the one where I had the hardest time. I believe Wendy is supposed to be Mary Rose. I believe so, like that. Like I said, when I played last round, she Mary Rose like was one of the few characters like I mained in there. That and Ein were like, and Hitomi were the only characters I mained in that game. So I'd like to believe that is Mary Rose. I think I saw some of the like a gameplay like that. Urza, the second one, which is like the cat outfit, that is phase 4, which is pretty much a different version of Kasumi. Ein, it will be having a grey skin. Hitomi will be having the Juvia one, so, you know, I'll be playing a lot more like, you know, Hitomi now, like, seeing that was a good choice for her. Kokoro will be having the Mira Jane skin. Tina having the Kana one. Hayate, which is pretty much, you know, a different version of Ein, will be having a Jalal skin. Lei Fang will be having the Ult Tier one, and I believe the last one as well, this is another one, I believe Kasumi as well is having a Kagura skin as well. Other than that, that's pretty much all of the design. I mean, they look really cool and like in all action, and like I'd really like it if they do some more skins like in the future. Pretty much since they got every character, I'm guessing, that's popular in the series. Like, you know, they got pretty much the majority of all the Fairy Tail characters. They got all the ones that they probably had the most easiest time doing. Like, I think, like, for a good majority of it, I think the Helena Aquarius one was pretty much easy for them. It was like some ridiculous shit. It's just like, when you see, like, in, like, they're having a tag match at one point, and, like, Lucy's fighting Aquarius with Wendy, and just power bombs, like, fucking, like, Aquarius. Like, I couldn't help but just laugh. Like, is this just, like, a peculiar, like, episode that was, like, happened one day, where it's like, oh, yeah, to stop this and all that, like, had to power bomb Aquarius going, take that, you bitch. Like, that's what you get. But other than that, it's like, some of them looked really good. Like that, I think they really look cool. I think, to be fair, like the Juvia one looked a little bit off, and I think like the Lucy one is like, you could have really just had the blonde hair, and that would have been a little bit finer. But I feel like on there, I mean, honestly, I think a lot of people noticed as well that obviously the designs and all that, some of them come off. Like, I think there was also as well like the actual Kokoro as like Mira Jane. Like, some of them, they didn't bother changing their hair, which I think was like, oh, they didn't have time, or it's like they couldn't. While like some of them were a lot easier to do. So I honestly, I don't know, but I think like out of all, I think the Jalal one was really cool. I thought that was a kind of cool one. I wish that, like, you know, that's honestly, it seems like most of them they like just couldn't like change the like their hair facial designs, while some of them they had like a lot easier time doing. So I don't know like exactly most of the stuff on there, but on that, it looked, you know, it looked cool and all that. Like I'm really looking forward to see like designs. I believe as well that these designs are supposed to come out as well on that fucking game that came out recently, like the extreme version. I think they're like, these designs are going to come out. So hey, if you want to like lay as Kokoro, I guess, like that, or like have someone like Mary Rose on that fucking swimsuit like Lucy, and then I guess hey, you get your perv on that. But it's like, regardless of what, I was like, I'm gonna probably play it, but knowing me, like if it's like 15-20 bucks or something, I'll get it, and then I'll play it for like maybe 2 hours or something, and then that'll be it. Like, that'll probably be it. It's like, that might fill with like Dead or Alive. Like, but on that, let me know what you guys think of the trailer down below. That's all for me. Thank you much for watching. As always, you love Fairy Tail as much as I do, especially on some of these, you know, trailers. Like then, you know, when you hit that like, you know, that subscribe button. We just need a Fairy Tail fighting game, or just to give us a Fairy Tail game in general, or just give us a PS4 one, please. It's what we've been wanting for ages. That's all for me. So thank you much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.